the original bailout plan for Wall Street is in serious trouble and may be dead. And now U.S. lawmakers are trying to come up with a viable alternative. Tonight, President George Bush is making a pitch on national television in favor of the bailout, and his point man in all of this, the Treasury Secretary, says the whole world needs an answer, and fast. Our report is from NBC News.
As the administration's point men on the financial crisis return to Capitol Hill, trying to sell their $700 billion bailout package, GOP leaders were urgently working to convince skeptical House Republicans of the need to go along.
I do think that Congress has a responsibility to act.
Both Republicans and Democrats in both houses saying they've gotten an earful from voters back home.
Amazement, astonishment, and intense anger.
Inaction is not an option, and we have to get this right.
The problem is the people that are asked to clean up all the broken furniture, they didn't get invited to the party.
Is he going to be out of a job? Is his credit card not going to work? Is his daughter not going to college?
With bailout opponents becoming more vocal, the White House announced President Bush will go on television tonight to explain his plan to a skeptical nation. Meanwhile, the Treasury Secretary signaled he's now open to negotiating with lawmakers who want to limit golden parachutes and compensation for executives of bailed out companies.
We must find a way to address this in the legislation, but without undermining the effectiveness of this program.
The administration has still provided few details of how the bailout would work. But with mortgages, car, student, and business loans in jeopardy, the Fed chairman, a student of the Great Depression, reiterated there's no time to waste.
I think this is the most significant financial crisis in the post-war period for the United States, and it has, in fact, a global reach.
Members of Congress are anxious to go home Friday to campaign for re-election. But seeing the bailout plan is in trouble, Senator McCain today suspended his presidential campaign to return to Washington and negotiate a package. Senator Obama says he'll return if needed. Meanwhile, the stock and credit markets were especially volatile today, even with the vote of confidence from legendary investor Warren Buffett, who invested $5 billion in Goldman Sachs.